It's Easter time and we have a great project to do with the family. I'm with Kim Foran from Geranium Lake Flowers in downtown Portland. And Kim, you know, this isn't the pastel looking ones I did when I was a kid.
No, this is our botanical kind of sepia eggs.
That's
Today
beautiful.
I use beautiful onion skins, but we'll talk about all the different things we can do. And I wanted to teach you how to do it.
Oh, right. Well, they are so cool and I love to have the imprints of the plants. So how can we do that?
Okay, so first thing you need to go out to your garden.
All right.
And you need to find some plant material. Little pieces of tidbits, really. I went into, you know, things aren't quite blue. New growth, you can get shamrocks, you can get a little Scotch broom if you dare. Okay. But lots of little tidbits, even little twigs work great. So after you assemble your plant material, you want to grab your raw eggs. And then you want to make sure you go into your pantyhose from your other life and go ahead and cut a little square of pantyhose.
I got that. Okay.
Other things that can work, because none of us really have pantyhose anymore. At least I don't. But tights work good or work well too.
Stretchy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think you had a fondness for this guy.
I do. I think I'm going to try that, the shamrock.
So go ahead and put your plant material.
Okay.
And it's important to recognize that we want to put it face down. So that means the
Stem
back
up.
of the plant, because it makes a better impression.
Yeah. Okay.
So it does take some dexterity. So go ahead and pull your little pantyhose square.
All right.
And pull it pretty tight. And what's bugging me right now, hon?
I know, I got to make it look prettier.
I want
She's all about
my leaves
presentation.
to be stretched out because our final product, and be kind of gentle. Yeah.
But I can put a space on it because it's kind of sticky, so you can kind of play with it just a little bit.
And if you want, I can help you.
Okay,
You got
let me
it?
see. I think I got it. All
Okay.
right. That looks better, thank you.
And then we need something to secure it with.
All right, so a little piece of string.
Yeah, and pull it pretty
Really
tight.
tight?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then go ahead and you can twist it.
All right.
And then you can wind this twine around, or you can just have a buddy tie it off for you.
All right. Well, it's good to have many hands when you're doing this. It's more fun that way.
This is a really awesome project for kids too. So if you don't want to use twine, you can use rubber bands. So for little fingers, that's a little easier.
Sure, definitely.
And then you go to making your beautiful dye, and we can talk about all the different things. I actually use just regular yellow onions, but I don't know if you can see in here, I put a couple red onion skins in here.
Just make it darker?
Because I really, really like the mahogany richness. So
beautiful.
go ahead and just fill up a pot with water. I scavenge around the bottom of Fred Meyer's, and I put my hand underneath, and the guy said, seriously, what did you buy? And I'm like, 12 cents of onion skins. So just pull, pull the skins off. If a little bit of the onion meat goes in there, it's totally fine.
Okay, good.
So fill it up with your plant material or your onions and let it simmer. So for about 30 minutes, we're not going to add our eggs yet. And then you can see how beautiful it looks. The color is really rich mahogany. We talked about beet tops. We talked about some other things. Earl Grey tea bags or a black tea bag works great. I know you read up on turmeric and raspberries. But
raspberries, I think I'd rather eat them than dye them.
So then when you're ready and it's nice and brown, you need to add your vinegar. So apple wine vinegar or white wine vinegar. And go ahead for a stock pot like this, add a 1/4 cup.
And does that help the dye adhere? Is that what it's
that
for?
helps it, stay to the egg, I guess.
Okay.
And then go ahead and put your beautiful
my creation.
In the
pot.
Yeah, and just make sure you push it all the way down. And then you're going to simmer like a regular making a hard-boiled egg for, I kind of overcook them just because I want the dye. So I cook it on medium-high for about 10 minutes, and then I just cut the heat and I walked away.
Okay.
So last night I actually made these, and let's go ahead and pull one out. This is a little piece of fern. So what we need to do is, I'll go ahead and cut this.
Okay.
And we open it up.
It's like a little present here.
I know, it's so beautiful.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, so that one is really pretty.
That is very nice. And you can really see the detail of the fern. That's
yeah,
really
and
great.
it almost looks like a photograph, you know.
I'm going to Put it right here with the other ones.
You know, don't be afraid to make little paintings on the eggs. You know, you can even use things that are non-plant material. We used some onion skin bag that looked fabulous. Where did that one go?
And that made the crinkly, so we just used that plastic
So I
mesh.
actually put a piece of fern, put the onion skin bag over it, and then put my nylon. So there's a lot of different layers. And then afterwards, what I'd like you to do is polish it.
And it just gives that
so
nice little shine.
I just used olive oil on a rag. You can also use any kind of vegetable oil, Crisco, anything greasy, basically. And then it looks so fabulous. I also did a couple plain ones just because I kind of like the way it looks.
And they're still different because the way the dye took on the egg.
Yeah. And the best part is actually opening. And I wanted you to open this one just because that is a special hellebore, which I know gardeners love.
Oh, look at that.
So go ahead and pull that off.
Pull this off.
Yeah.
It's almost cool to leave it on too.
And sometimes what happens with these eggs is they're such little treasures that you don't want to eat them.
Definitely.
So here, let's put a little oil on that. Yeah.
Oh, look how beautiful. And you have it such a pretty presentation. You go out the yard and get some moss and put it in a basket and you're ready for your table.
Yeah, it looks fabulous.
Well, thank you so much. If you want to go to Geranium Lake Flowers to their website and blog, you can get more information and really check this out and do it with your family. Well, thanks so much. It was lots of fun.
Thank you.